I'll take the sort of more atmospheric question first.
Okay.
That out of the past 35-ish years, I've probably lived 12 years in the Middle East,
Okay.
mostly Egypt, Palestine, and a fair bit of time in North Africa as well. And for the most part, it's not what you see on TV.
Mm,
It's a part of the world full of really nice, really educated, moderate, decent people who want to just live and thrive and be happy. By and large, they like America, even though sometimes maybe they shouldn't, given
mhm.
some of the things that we do. And all the other stuff is also true. But my direct experience is what I just said.
Yeah.
There is
And
also extremism. There's also bigotry. There's also a large element of political instability and conflict, but it's a complicated area full of
mhm.
normal people.
Yeah. And I think, I love that perspective, right? Because it is so far removed. I think we have a clear understanding of European countries and
Mhm.
European culture. But when it comes to the Middle East, it just feels so far away,
Hmm.
almost taboo. I think that is by design.
Yeah.
Um, and so I want to talk about what you just said that kind of stuck with me when you said, despite what we've done to them. And
Hmm.
so Seth and I talked not long ago, um, a little bit about the history of Iran, and starting with Operation Ajax, right? Back in the I think it was
Hmm.
1953.
Hmm.
And you probably have an even better understanding of that relationship and how it has evolved. So can
Hmm.
you kind of just tell our audience
Sure.
that
Well,
background?
you know, um, I'm not an Iran specialist.
Sure.
I was, when I was in the Foreign Service, I was considered an Arabist, trained in Arabic, not Farsi.
Okay.
Um, I have spent some time in the Farsi speaking world, but that was in Afghanistan, not Iran. Um, so like going back, Second World War, immediately post Second World War, Iran as a modern country um, was pretty much in the British orbit and never a colony, but definitely within the British sphere of influence. And in the very early 50s, Iran sort of got pulled into the growing Cold War great power standoff. And in that period of time, Iran had a democratic election and a democratically elected government, the Mossadegh government, that, among other things, was playing footsie with the Soviet Union, not not a client state or anything like that, but trying to play both sides, basically, and also um, made moves to nationalize the British petroleum facilities in Iran, and the CIA uh, overthrew the government.
Mm-hmm. The
Um,
CIA along with the MI6, right? It was
mhm,
a joint
mhm.
operation, I believe.
You may know better than I do. I wasn't there, didn't do that.
Yeah.
Um, but installed the Shah that
Hmm.
um, ruled until the Islamic Revolution in '79, and people remember that.
Yeah.
People remember that, and my impression of Iran is it's a country unlike any other in the Middle East, with the possible exception of Turkey. It's not an Arabic speaking country. They speak primarily Farsi there,
Mm.
although there's also a number of other minority languages. We're talking a 3,000-year-old culture, a very proud history, a strong sense of national solidarity, and the kind of meddling that we've done elsewhere went over particularly ill in Iran.
Hmm. Yep, I see that too. I can understand how that could come to be. And